It's 22 degrees, 1:08 p.m. and away we go from Melbourne Ballpark as a ball outside from Gunnar Kynes kicks off this contest.
Woke up this morning, I had no idea it would be a sunny day at the ballpark, Nick. Spectacular.
Kynes fires in a strike. 1-1. Crack down the right side, giving chase Tom Shea. He'll watch it land well out of play, foul. Kynes ahead in the count, 1-2. To the left side, and Gope charges. Shuffles, throws to first. There we go. One out. From the third base side, Kynes the 2-0.
You know, Nick, we talked about those sort of sliding doors moments. Canberra had that big first, but ended it with a double play.
Yep. The 2-1. Sent back to the screen, foul. And the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Starting pitcher seasons in ABL history. 2-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. Gunnar Kynes, his first strikeout of the afternoon. That sounds correct.
So, some good pitching on display here in this series.
1. Big swing and a miss, 0-2.
Both Hagerstown and Frederick, 2 cities I lived in, lost their teams. How's that?
1-2. Beautiful off-speed pitch, called strike 3. Also had a single in the 5th inning of the first game of yesterday's doubleheader. Popped up to the right side. The second baseman Taylor camps under it, makes the grab, 1 gone. He cranks that out to left center. Nathan's going to cut it off. He can't get to it. It 1 hops the wall. George around first, heading for second. In standing up, a 1-out double for Daryl George, and a runner in scoring position for Gifton Gope. He'll face Gifton Gope, who's still looking for his first hit with the Aces. He rolls over to the left side. The third baseman Gallagher up with it. Low on to first. Lutz can't scoop it. And then Gope will reach. First pitch to Melbourne's designated hitter. Big swing and a miss. With 2 runners aboard here in the first. Runners going. Fouled back. The hit and run unsuccessful. The even count offering. Crank down the left field line. That'll drop fair and head for the corner. George trots home easily, and Gope hustling, but he'll hold. Delman Young cruises into second with an RBI double, and the Melbourne Aces lead 1-0 here in the first. Shea tonight playing right field, though he's also spent time at third and first this season.
Cutting at that first pitch.
Boyce the 0-1. Crank down the left field line, but well foul. The 0-2 to Tom Shea. Grounded sharply to the left side, and Gope will come home. Reynolds can't handle it, and Dave McTomshea is aboard. The Aces lead 2-0.
It was going to be a tough play anyway, Nick, to be honest, but did not field it cleanly.
Not a lot of options in the bullpen. 1-0. Down the left field line. That'll drop and head for the corner again. Young chugging around third. He's headed for home. Perkins motors into second. And another RBI double. The Aces lead 3-0 in the first.
How about that? Different personnel. And Canberra is going to get some bullpen action going.
Few headed down there. 0-1 to Dale. That one's lofted out to right. Longstaff ranges over, settles under at a pace in front of the warning track. Both runners will tag up. Perkins headed for third, and Tom Shea dashes home. 4-0 Melbourne here in inning 1. Boyce fires in a strike. 0-1. Right at the shortstop Reynolds. Off the barrel of the bat, but right at the Canberra shortstop, and the Aces will have to settle for 4 runs here in the first. Wilson battling the 1-2. And Gope scoops it in front of George, who motions behind him, throws over to first, and Gope does. That's the first out in the second. Big swing and a miss. Even up at 1-1. In his 8th Australian Baseball League season, second with Canberra. Swings and misses 1-2.
Kynes fooled him twice.
1-2. Fastball misses away. Even 2-2. Experience all 4 seasons in one day.
Yep.
Full count pitch. Big swing and a miss, strike three. Gunnar Kynes, his third strikeout of the ball game. 2 away in the second. So now it's Robbie Perkins, the catcher. Takes the first pitch in for a strike. 0-1. 2-1. Skied high down the left side, and Gope ranging towards the outfield, or the barrier fence.
Made it.
And he made that catch.
Just about lost it in the sun. Nick got a perfect view of it and fell right into his glove.
It was just out of my view. Skied high. Center of the field. Reynolds and Taylor. Taylor calls off his shortstop, and the second baseman makes the grab.
He's made of strong stuff, Jimmy Boyce.
Back to the top of the order for Blake Galen, who shoots the inside pitch. Boyce the 0-1, and again, Galen sends the pitch off to the left side. Boyce with the 0-2. Softer to the right side, pitcher off the mound. In for a strike, 1-1. 4 to third innings for the Tuatara. Striking out 49 batters. George lifts it deep center field. Tucker Nathan's going back in front of the wall. He makes the grab on the warning track. Darryl George not quite enough for his second home run of the season. 7-8-9 for Canberra against Gunnar Kynes, who's sent them down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to this point. Though playing left field, as he did in the first game of yesterday's doubleheader. Takes a called strike. Went 0 for 5 between the two games. Big swing and a miss, 1-2. Some views of that at some point this afternoon. Poked into center field. That'll drop a base hit. Bosnoy, his first hit of the season. It's a 1-out single. Gunnar Kynes has allowed his first base runner of the game. The starting lineup this afternoon. Big swing and a miss, 0-1. Sam Street available in the bullpen. 0-1. Big swing and a miss again from Longstaff. Kynes overpowering him. It's 0-2. Behind the count, 0-2. Kynes. Bottom of the zone, called strike 3. To the shortstop, George. Over to second. Jared Dale's there, and that will end the inning.
But you'd expect it to come sooner rather than later.
2-0. Pops it sky high, foul and out of play.
There's the base on the balls. Ready to go, Bay. The bases are loaded.
So it's Perkins with the bases loaded. He doubled in a run in the first. Good opportunity here. He lines it up the middle, past the glove of Reynolds and into center field. And Gope trots home. Everyone else moves up 90 feet. 5-0 Aces in the third. So 2-0 the count to Melbourne's first baseman. Pops it to the right side. Longstaff coming in. Camps under it. Young thought about tagging up from third, but darts back to the bag. Love the high Sox look from Chris Burke as he goes lunging at the first pitch and comes up empty. His second start in left field, where we saw him at the tail end of last season and opening night this year. Goes lunging again, behind the count 1-2. Bases loaded, the 1-2. To the right side, Taylor can't corral it, it's into right field. Young scores from third. Tom Shea slides in safely from second. 2 runs coming to score off the bat of Chris Burke. It's 7-0 Melbourne.
Wait and see how that's scored. Yeah, definitely an error. That's E4. Wow.
It's a tough break.
It is.
Two on, 1 out. Dribbler to the left side. Reynolds charges. Goes to second for 1. Over to first. A very clean double play. My goodness. And just like that, Jimmy Boyce is able to get out of this third inning. Melbourne Ballpark. We'll see you back here in a moment.
By following the plan, we can stay safe and stay open.
Off-speed pitch in for a strike. Strike one. 1-1 pitch. Little grounder that could be a tough play. Quick scoop by Gale. Gets past. Dale gets past his brother at first, and that's the speed of Taylor.
High levels.
That's a strike, so 3-1. It's popped down the left field line. This one may be out of play. Maybe a game 7-0, but it's reversed. Ace is in the lead today. Good off-speed pitch. Found it right back into the net.
He's made his mark largely in the Atlantic League.
There's a grounder, and Gope's going to scoop, go to second and first. He's not in time. One away.
Try.
Absolutely. So one away. Runners on first and second. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Lutz. That's a strike. Thought about swinging. Held back. Takes another strike. 2-2. That's hit sharply into left field. That's going to bring in the first run of the game for the Canberra Cavalry. And it's 7-1. Donald Lutz delivers again.
Takes a pitch low and away.
Is the catcher, Robbie Burns.
Swings at the first pitch. It's a pop-up, and it looks like it's out of play. Off-speed pitch. Fooled Perkins. Strike two. Brighter now.
Nice blue sky we saw there.
Beautiful. There's a ground at a short. George is in, charges it, goes to second. Throw over to first, not in time.
The Ace is trying to turn that double play, but cannot quite. They get one, though.
So 2 outs. Runners on the corners, and Gallagher in. As we mentioned, still looking for his first hit. It's fouled out of play down the third baseline. Quick 0-2 hole for Austin Gallagher. 0-2 pitch. You're right, Nick. Here it comes. That's blooped into center field. That may drop, and it does. And Canberra's got another run with Gallagher's first hit of the season. It's 7-2.
Drives in a run, too.
Other man, Baznoy, got his first hit of the year in the third inning. And when it's a 7 runs in the bottom of the third, they come back with 2 of their own here, possibly more. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 2. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Nice work, Gunnar Kynes. Lightly. You watch that strikeout and head to break with the Aces leading Canberra 7-2. We have a new pitcher, and it's a pretty unique situation.
So it's a familiar face to Aces fans. That's one Jeremy Young. He's been a reserve for the Aces the last few weeks. He was one of the 4 players offered to the Canberra Cavalry.
Canberra kind of came here at late notice. They were a little short-handed, and for this series to go ahead, that's what had to be done. And Young coming up for his 3rd at-bat. We're only in the 4th inning. Another good pitch. So after 2 quick strikes, Young loses Galen on a walk.
And have the Aces
plenty
moving
of
forward.
benefits in it. Yep, absolutely. Doesn't make it any easier, but there are plenty of benefits in it. It's fouled away down the right field line. Very interesting. Swing and a miss. How about that? George can only
You see
laugh.
Darryl George has a smile on his face.
Reach base twice, error, and a walk. Scored twice.
Cam Street in the bullpen, plus 4 local club players that were loaned to the Cavalry. Maybe we'll see some of them after this.
That is a very good pitch.
Beautiful.
Gope Sits down, 2 strikeouts.
A hit, he comes back and freezes.
Grabs the outside corner with that one, 1-1. He's waving away at some flies there again as that's in for a second strike, 2-2. That's an amazing statistic, that one. Admittedly, the Tigers have not played a lot of postseason, but still, as Young takes ball 4, trots off down to first.
Runners at first and second.
Anymore. Done a pretty good job. The work is not. Swing and a miss, foul tip, excuse me. In fact, may have hit Greg Howard's mask. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Grounded to short, should be playable by Reynolds, goes to second, there we go. Aces get a couple men on, but no runs.
Get better than that.
Certainly doesn't. Now, we saw Jeremy Young suiting up in orange today against Gunnar Kynes, who's into his 5th inning of work. That's a tough pitch there, got him. So top of the order, Mikey Reynolds, 0 for 2 tonight. Couple of ground outs. Strike 1. 3rd game of a 3-game series that's grounded, fouled on the left field.
The recipe for success.
That's hit hard into right field. Way back is Tom Shane. He's not going to get there. It's a home run. Mikey Reynolds. How about that? 7-3 for Burke to get to it. Brings up Tucker Nathans. 0 for 1 with a walk. So 2 outs. It is 7-3.
Runs these last 2 days. The right-handed hitters are poking it to right field.
They are indeed, as that's fouled. It's hit into left field, but it's just going to hang in there and let Burke get to it. Well hit, but that's 2 outs. Cavalry just chipping away here. Big swing and a miss.
A long leash necessarily, which may sound like a bad thing, but he knows when the right time is to go to the bullpen.
Yep. Another big swing and a miss. Swing, got him.
And the strikeout recorded.
Now Perkins steps in to face Jeremy Young, a teammate. It's ground foul just past the Cavalry dugout. Swing and a miss. That's the 3rd strikeout. Doubleheader yesterday. Aces won the 1st. Cavalry won the 2nd. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball. Nice pitch.
Feels like an impossible task.
Swing and a miss. Got him. How about this?
Kansas City Royals prospect. It's his 3rd outing of the season. He's pitched 2 scoreless appearances so far, 1 in Sydney, 1 in Canberra.
Adelaide, because so many Adelaide players out here. Not Canberra. Trying to climb back into it. Strike 1. This comes in with a fastball. That's hit to right field. Going to be an easy play out there for Jamie Katuch. With power. Big swing and a miss.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, not like 2 years, but you know, the last 15 maybe.
I think so.
Fouled away.
Dale well into right field.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Nice work, Mitch Ellis. He flew out and reached on a field. 2 outs. Top of 6. Swing and a miss. 1.
Ellis just overpowering him with that elevated fastball.
There's a 3-1 pitch. High and inside. Walked him. Seven-3 Ace is still in control. Big swing and a miss there. So 2 quick strikes. Ellis ready to go. Outside, Gallagher looks at that. No, it's a strike. Oof. Tough call. Austin Gallagher didn't like it. Aces fans and Mitch Ellis will take it. No hits. Cavalry duly hunky-dory. Here's Sam Street. Made it to high A with the Pilots organization. Aces got 4 in the 1st, 3 in the 3rd. Canberra came back with 2 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th as that's grounded at 3rd. Gallagher scoops it up. No problem with the throw this time. 1 away. 3-0. Does come in with a strike there. 3-1 in a very entertaining series. That's another good pitch. Hits the outside corner. 3-2. Just misses outside, and Galen's got a second walk of the night. It's a weird emotion.
I believe it.
Now these guys are pros. As that slapped up the middle for a single. Daryl George just looks easy. The game looks easy at the moment for him. Nice curveball breaking. It's a little blooper that should be playable, and it is. Throw down to second for one.
I would have expected the infield fly rule to be called.
I was just going to say that, Nick. I didn't quite understand that. And out at second, runners at corners now. 2 outs. On first and third, Delman Young to the plate. Good pitch, Sam Street. Strike one. Against Delman Young. Oh, he hit him. Hit Delman Young. Bases loaded. What a bizarre inning this has turned out to be. Strike one. Trying to check his swing. Did he? No, he did not. By a teammate. That's grounded to third. Gallagher makes the play. Jumps over to the bag. Did he get there? He did not get there in time. The run scores, and he is furious, and so is Keith Ward. Cannot believe that call. I'm not sure either. I must admit, it took a little while for Gallagher to make the play and get there. I think he's out.
I think so as well.
It was slow.
It was a little far off the bag,
and he was
well,
far off the bag. Correct. I mean, in retrospect.
Good day for the right fielder.
Great
His
day.
batting average has been creeping up very quickly.
Fouled off the end of the bat. It should have been
A
out
run
of the
in
inning.
and the bases loaded,
Yeah.
I don't think necessarily reflects his performance.
That's sky high. It should be playable. Nui battling the sun, and he dropped it. Oh boy, it's all going wrong for Canberra at the moment. 3 runs come in on a base clearing pop fly to left that was lost in the sun. Not go down well with Keith Ward, the manager of the Canberra Cavalry.
Oh, look there, Noy in left
He
field.
didn't look confident from the beginning.
Settles under it and then just hits off the end of his glove. Allowed all 3 runs to score.
Not even your teammates, right? They're really not your teammates. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, got him. Finally.
After an inning of work for Mitch Ellis, he allowed just a walk, struck out a couple. Mitchison, the 3rd pitcher of the game, hasn't pitched that much this season. 3 runs scored, ballooned this lead to an 8-run advantage for the Aces. Mitchison, his first offering, floats in for a strike. Mitchison, long time in the Philadelphia Phillies minor league system, as well as a couple of seasons with the Oakland Athletics. Noy singled in the 3rd, struck out in the 4th. This is his 3rd plate appearance. He goes chasing low and away, swings and misses for strike 3. His ABL debut, normally a roster or a reserve player for the Aces. Saw the Aces pitchers work on Charlie Collins yesterday, and then again today, Reese Longstaff. He cranks it to the left side. Daryl George can't get to it. It's into center field. Reese Longstaff has his first hit in the Australian Baseball League.
It's very uncharacteristic.
It is.
Inning.
Foul, single, and then an error.
Pretty much every way you can get in there. Walk, hit by pitch. Yeah, even the 7-0 game was an entertaining game.
Full count pitch. This is away. That's ball 4. Longstaff up to second. Reynolds now on first.
Yeah, if Taylor can do something here, Nick, then they've got a genuine rally.
0-1. Out to left. Burke cracks it into his glove. the second out here in the 7th. Mitchison, the most veteran member in terms of age on this team. Sharply to the right side. Dale to his right. Flips to a cover in Mitchison. There we go. End of the 7th.
Canberra Cavalry down 11-3. Got a new pitcher, Nick.
New pitcher into the game. So a great opportunity for him. Pitching for the Canberra Cavalry is Chris Burke over the head of the second baseman. Taylor into right field. He was leaping as high as he could, but couldn't come down with it. I would say so.
Don't mess around. If you get hit, you get hit. There's a great strike right there.
Right to the second baseman, Taylor. Shuffles to the bag. Mikey Reynolds over to first, not in time.
What a play by Reynolds.
Would have been a very nice looking double play if they'd have been able to pull it off.
Super athletic play from Reynolds. First base there after that call in the inning before.
For Port Melbourne last season. Had a good season too. Galen skies it high to right field. Longstaff tracking it. So second baseman Taylor shallow into the outfield. The second out here in the 17th. I'll take it. Got Jeremy Young, who we saw earlier. George, off the glove of Reynolds, who dribbles it to second in time.
Got it.
My goodness.
I thought for sure he was safe.
How about that?
Hit hard.
Hit on a line off the glove of Reynolds, and it was literally rolled to Smod. As we head to the 8th inning, Gibbons this year has been just fantastic for Melbourne. Into center field, Galen coming in, but it'll drop in front of him in a base hit. 2-0 to Lutz. So back to the screen. Credit to everyone involved in making this happen.
Correct, 100%. Absolutely right.
3 balls, 2 strikes, the count on from Cam Gibbons to Donald Lutz.
What do we say about Lutz? He's not an easy out. He is not an easy out.
So Lutz is down to first. Wilson up to second. Gibbons. This is inside. It's ball 4. So the bases are loaded with no outs here in the 8th.
Second walk tonight. Perkins.
Nowhere to put him. Bases juiced.
Gallagher's had a tough night in the field. He had that throwing error and then the tag at third that was deemed.
1-2-3 in the 7th. Popped up, shallow left field. Burke coming in, tracking it, makes the grab. Tagging up from third. Zach Wilson retreats. 3-0. In for a strike. Bases are loaded, still with 1 out in the 8th. Swing and a miss.
That's a good pitch.
Counts full 3-2.
Much better.
And he just attacked the strike zone immediately. Yep. This is inside, and Gibbons walks in a run. Trotting home from third is Zach Wilson. It's now an 11-4 ball game. Still 1 out. First pitch in for a strike.
Good pitch.
This ball catches the outer half.
That's a tough call.
1-2.
Good work, Gibbons. Yes.
Leads to some walks. Reynolds smacks it to right. Tomsche has a beat on it. Drifting over to his left as he crosses the foul line. He makes the catch. I don't know if anyone exactly knows. That is the ball game.